everyone, this is Yogi Cameron.
And I'm Yogini Jema. This is Inspire Living, and we are going to discuss awakening beauty in your life.
Big topic.
Yes.
You know, you get up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? You look in the mirror. You get dressed. We're kind of preoccupied about outer beauty. You know, the yogic term and the philosophy always takes us inward with the beauty, and we're always doing practices to not worry about the outer beauty, but the world's got us hooked. So everything is today about outer beauty, which is fine to a point, because we have to balance everything. You know, Ayurveda and yoga are very much about body and mind balance. And yes, we should take care of ourselves on the outside. Our skin is important. We have to look good. We should present ourselves well. You know, when we dress well, we feel better to a point. But it's not everything. It's not to that point that we give all of our power to it. And each time we give all of our power away is because we're looking outward. And our journey and all the practices that we bring you are to take you inward, to empower you to know that you have everything you need. You might need to fine tune it, you might need to sharpen it, you might need to, put in a box, whatever it is, but you do have what you need. And that's a very big thing to take away, because in the discussion we're going to have today, beauty on the outside is a portion of it, but beauty on the inside is a lot of it.
Well, there's one thing that we're looking outward towards beauty, but it's as if we're looking so further outward that we're not seeing it in our own lives. And this topic was very personal for me, and I wanted to discuss it and share it with you, because recently we had a meeting with our media team, and they were encouraging us to do more social media, because I definitely am not the greatest at it.
We weren't doing it.
So they said, for Yogini Jema, do stories. And I just didn't think that my life was that interesting, because I'm either teaching or doing sadhana or cooking, and I didn't know who wanted to see that story that I did. But like anything, when we set an intention as yogis, we do it. And so the next day, begrudgingly, I started, attempting to do stories. And something very interesting happened this first day. Through the eyes of my camera, I started to see what I normally see: beauty in life. I see it in nature, I see it in children, I see it in my students. But I started to just take all those moments where beauty was evoked in me. And I shared a story, and I shared a story, and then I got home and I was like, oh, I'm gonna cook. And then it was the preparation, and all of a sudden, the preparation of the vegetables looked beautiful. And my herb container, it's like a medicine cabinet with all these beautiful colors, it looked beautiful. And then our puja and ritual area looked so beautiful. And by the end of the day, I was like, wow, I'm living such a beautiful life. Not that I did not live in gratitude. The practice of gratitude and the practice of beauty, it's a subtle difference. Gratitude, I live every second of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a continuous mantra in my head. But the perspective of beauty, by using drishti, which is our power of vision, we can awaken beauty in our life. And that's what happened by just filming or taking pictures of all the times I saw beauty in my life. And lo and behold, the next day, I was so inspired by all this beauty that we were living in that I wanted to make it more beautiful and more beautiful. And now every day has become an act of just, increasing this energy of beauty that we live in every single day and sharing it with others. And I thought, this is such a great practice to try. We have so many great yogic practices that are about awakening a higher perspective in our mind, to make us see things more positively. And gratitude is one of them. But I found this beauty practice was something different that I hadn't experienced before, and it's been so lovely living in this awareness and this awakening of beauty since.
Taking the concept of beauty and not making it commercial, like looking in a magazine or looking at, at something and you're saying, oh, that's what I want. What's beautiful in your life right now? When you look in the mirror in the morning, you should see beautiful. It's beautiful the way it is, right? You can always enhance things, totally fine. But we should, like Yogini said, is moment by moment notice that all of it's kind of beautiful. And that doesn't mean it's always the way we want it. It means it is the way it is, right? Because if you cook something and it burns, well, it burns, right? If the day it's raining and you want it to be sunny, well, it's raining. It's looking at the beauty that is instead of the beauty that we're trying to reach all the time, because it's in a way a present moment practice as well. Because what do we want to do? We want to live in the moment. But living in the moment is about acceptance of where we are today and what we have, and not of what we want.
Absolutely. The beauty is in the now, and the beauty is in the present moment. You know? But
seeing it is different than saying, oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Because if beauty is in a box for you, and it has to be like that magazine, it has to be like this or that, then you're going to get you're working towards something that may be elusive. But if you've got something and you're wearing it, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Right? Wear it and make it beautiful. Instead of that thing that you're wearing is making you beautiful.
And beauty is in, what I found was that beauty was in simplicity. The simpler it was, as I was taking these images and these little video clips, it was in the simplicity. It was in the routine, and it's a beautiful practice to do. So I encourage you, try it, We all have our mobile phones and our smart devices now. And for the day, just say, today I'm going to record or photograph everything beautiful in my life. If you're on Instagram, you can make your story and just start to take all those moments. And I promise you, it will awaken that perspective, of seeing that beauty in your life. And then it will start to increase more and more every day.
Yeah, so videos are powerful. When you watch yourself and you see all those images, 15, 16, and you'll be like, wow, my whole day was so pretty. I saw pretty plants, I cooked something, I read something, and it gives a little bit of a reminder, like a journal does, of life is more beautiful than I think it is.
Absolutely.
And then you piggyback off that the next day and the next day, and then you realize, there's so much going on in my life that's so interesting, and I love it. That's where you're seeing the beauty in your life. Namaste, and we'll see you next time.
Namaste.